Morning. We just parked up at Stoneends Farm in Mosedale near Grainsgill, where today we're going to do a circular route of Caldbecks High Pike, starting first with a direct descent of Carrock Fell. What a beautiful morning it is. Sunrise was about 6:30. It's about 7:15 now. Yeah, so parking roadside opposite the farm, head up the track in the direction of Carrock Fell. This route is a little bit more steep and rugged than most your ascents in the Mosedale Fells and the Caldbecks Fells. Basically straight out the car and up through the crags of Carrock Fell. The path's well defined, starts off through the bracken first, heading towards Furthergill Syke. There's the farm down there across the road, well below us now. Our car's just over there. Once we hit Furthergill, we're going to head past these old pines on our right. We'll eventually hit this rut or little sheep shelter. Above that, the ground should start to flatten off a little bit. Here we go. Plod away, we're not too far from Carrock Fell now. Carrock Fell summit, 662 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt and a Nuttall. The summit's the site of an old medieval fort, and it's very unique up here, as the rock on Carrock Fell is the same rock found on the Black Cuillin in the Isle of Skye. beautiful cairn. We've got Blencathra to our left of the cairn, and we got Skiddaw to the right of the cairn. Straight ahead of us on the ridge, we've got High Pike, where we're going to head. From the summit of Carrock Fell, we're going to head over to High Pike. There's some wild atmospherics rolling in now, maybe a bit of temperature inversion coming. As you've seen from our last few walks on the channel, we've had some tough ones, some hard ascents and some rocky ones. So this today is just heaven. Beautiful weather, nice easy going, nice wandering. The rest of this walk is just lovely. We just met a subscriber of the channel on summit of Carrock Fell, Paul from Carlisle. Lovely to meet you, mate. Thank you for watching the videos. Have a fantastic day. I also met another lovely couple on the summit after Paul. Sorry I didn't catch your names, guys. They were bagging the Wainwrights. Said that they would check the channel out, so if you do, thank you for watching. So we're just passing this little summit on the way over to High Pike. It's a Burkitt summit just here. We're not going to cross over the top of it because we've done it. Round Knot it's called, 603 metres. And another Burkitt summit on the route across. Mitten Hill, 607 metres. That's it there, that little outcrop of rocks ahead of us. There's lots of little insignificant hills on the Mosedale and Caldbecks fells. If I do pass any, I'll always make reference to them. That's the two Burkitt summits out the way anyhow. So straight ahead of us now, we've got a very significant hill, High Pike. It's got a massive summit cairn on that used to be a shepherd's hut, but now it's a ruin, and it's got a trig point. It's also got a slate bench, and the famous mountaineer Chris Bonington lives very close by, and High Pike's one of his favourite hills. So there you go. So if you're watching, Chris, I hope my videos get your seal of approval. Thank you very much. The summit of High Pike, 658 metres. It's a Wainwright, a Burkitt, a Hewitt and a Nuttall. So from the summit of High Pike we're going to head down the ridge of Low Pike, and then a little bit further down here, just down there, we're going to take a right and drop down past the mines and eventually down to Carrock Beck. Then we'll head down the beck below Carrock Fell and then back round to the car. Just at the top of the gill here, we're going to take that right and start dropping down into the mine path. Some more bits of old timbers from the mine workings. This track will take us all the way back down to the road and the beck, where Billy can have a loud splash about. We're slowly making our way around the flanks of Carrock Fell over there to the right of us. We're going to leave the main track and turn right and start heading down towards the beck, just here. And then a couple hundred yards down this path we're going to take another right just here on this sketchy path which heads down to the beck, where we'll cross it, and I don't know whether you can see just under that little brow there's a path runs all the way back to the car. There you go. There's a little path through the bracken here, takes us to what looks like a bit of a ford where we can cross just here. There's a bit of water in here at the moment, it's been raining hard, but I'm sure we'll get over here. If you don't fancy crossing the beck, you can stay on the path up there. You can just see the two people. Couple of stepping stones here. Couple of stepping stones here. In fact, there's plenty of opportunities to get over the beck. Come on then. And we're back at the front of Carrock Fell now. Path drops down through this bracken and hits the road. Right then, we're back down on the road now, and we've just a short distance back to the car, so I'm going to wrap my video up here. It's been an absolute beautiful day. By the time we get back to the car, the route will have been about 6.5 miles. So if you liked my content, please think about giving me a subscribe. So yeah, it's goodbye from me and goodbye from our lad, the Rockstar. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Parking on the side of the road in Mosedale near Stone Ends Farm, we started to ascend Carrock Fell directly up to Furthergill Syke, eventually reaching the summit of Carrock Fell. We crossed the ridge, passing the Burkitt summits of Round, Knot and Milton Hill, to eventually reach the summit of High Pike. Dropping down from the summit of High Pike in the direction of Low Pike and West Fell, we eventually dropped into the Gill and Carrock Beck. Once crossing Carrock Beck, we dropped down to the road and back to the car.